Now again, just like yesterday, these start off with some relatively easier questions and then extend themselves into some harder skills, okay? So I want you guys to at least be able to understand the first two, go away and practice them. We might come back and have a look at the last three later on, okay? So the first part, simplify that. What does 3x squared actually mean? Like when it says 3x squared, what does 3x squared actually mean?
3 times x squared.
Yep, so it means 3 times x squared. I'm just putting that dot,
3 times x times x.
which is the same as 3 times x times x. Yep, so that's what it means. Okay? We happy with that? Now if I give you this question here, 2 times 4 times 3, is there any other way of writing that out? Is 2 times 4 times 3, is that the same as 3 times 2 times 4? What's 2 times 4 is 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 2 is times 4 is
24.
So that's the same, mate.
Yeah.
So what about if I write down 4 times 3 times 2? 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is. So what you've just done here is a little proof about it doesn't matter which way you multiply things. If you're multiplying them, the order doesn't matter. So up here, it doesn't matter that we're going 3x squared y times 4x cubed y squared. What it matters is that we're actually going 3 times 4 x squared times x cubed y times y squared. That's what it matters. 3 times 4 is x squared times x to the power of 3 is x to the power of 5. Y times y squared is y to the power of 3. There is my answer. Okay, there's my answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Now, if that's the same, then this is also the same. So y to the power of 4 is this, isn't it? Sorry, x to the power of 4 is that, isn't it? Times y. So there's my top line, eh? What's my bottom line? X times x times x times x times x, that's 5. Times y times y times y. Can I simplify anything there?
Yeah.
How many 1s do I have? Remember, 1 is x over x. What's that? 1. X over x is 1. 1. 1. Any other 1s I have up there?
Y.
So if they're all 1, what does that leave me with? X and y squared. But where is that x and y squared? It's on the denominator. It's the denominator, so it's on the bottom. So what do I put on the top?
1.
Yeah, because I've got all these 1s. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. There is my answer. That question there. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm going to pause it here. Okay, so what is the third one? How do we figure the third one out? Yeah, well, what's the square root of 100? 10. And what's the square root of x to the power of 6? X to the power of 3. Why does that work? Well, if you think about it, what's the square root of 16? 4. Why? Because 4 times 4 is 16. So in other words, think about it. What number what times itself will give you that? Okay? That's the easiest way of thinking about it. 10 times 10 is 100. x cubed times x cubed, that's x to the power of 6. Okay? That's the easiest way of thinking about it. Happy with that? Yeah. Okay. Next one. These are the ones you guys have been doing. So how do I do this one? Let's do it in parts. Okay, so can everyone see this has got numbers? It's got x's and it's got y's. So we do the numbers first. Sean, what have we got there for the numbers? 4. So 4 times 3 is? Thanks, Sean. How many x's do we have up there? 3, 4, 5, 6. They've all been multiplied together. Okay. How many y's do we have there? 2, 3, 4. All been multiplied together. Y to the power of 4. Okay. Now, some of you guys, like Dominic did before, you might go 3 plus the 2. That's 5. You might start adding the indices. Okay, but make sure you add the ones that are written above those ones as well if you're going to do it that method. Otherwise, the easiest way of doing it is just counting how many y's there are, counting how many x's there are, and if they've all been multiplied together, put it to the power of that. Does that make sense? Okay. And the last one. If I give you this question here, 2x squared when x is 3. If x is 3, what is 2x squared?
9.
18. Why is it 18? Because it's 2 times x times x. What's x?
3.
3. So it's 3 times 3, which is 9, times 2, which is 18. So here, this one here is 4x cubed times 4x cubed. Times that 2. Can everyone see that's what that squared part means? It means that times itself. So what is 4 times 4? Times 2? 32. X to the power of, and there's my answer. Okay. Now it's a really common mistake people will make doing a question like this. What do you think some of the answers are there? 9x. Okay. 9x, that's an answer. 3x squared's an answer. What's the correct answer? Okay, make sure you square the numbers as well as the letters. Okay. And that's all of that row there. Okay. Now I can look up there and I'm going, that looks totally confusing. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make it nice and pretty. I'll